Hello, it is 12 o'clock. It means one thing and one thing only. The lunchtime show right here in Destination Newry with myself, Rory, and
me, Sarah.
The
You're
beautiful
very welcome.
Sarah Gilbert. We had a fantastic weekend, Sarah.
We did. We had a great weekend.
No, we didn't spend the weekend together, don't worry. Friday night, Sarah.
It was a fashion show, and it was on in Bellini's, and it was a fundraising event for St. Ronan's Primary School, and it was
fantastic.
an amazing night.
Yeah.
And Rory was one of our models.
I was.
And it was a great night.
Great experience.
Great
Everyone
fun
enjoyed
night.
it. I brought the family along to it as well, and
we had the beautiful and stunning and very talented Carla Maney, who
she was
singing,
fantastic.
and a Michael Bublé tribute act as well.
And Carla Maney, the opera singer on The Voice, and we interviewed her last week, so that's coming up in a few weeks if you want to stay tuned for that. We'll be showing the interview of Carla in another couple of weeks. But today, what do we have?
Yes, we have two ladies, Siobhan and Lisa, are here from Newry Hospice to talk about all things hospice, about fundraising, about events that you can get involved in, about the different treks, etc., and all the things that go on there all year to raise the much needed funds of 2.3 million a year to keep the hospice going.
Wow.
So we're looking forward to hearing all about that, and they've got lots of really exciting things and a lot of things coming up towards Christmas that we can all get involved in. So we'll be talking to them very shortly.
Yes, absolutely. And on top of that, the X Factor weekend. What a weekend again! Did you see it?
I did.
Fantastic.
I fitted in.
Yeah, just about. But our students from Our Ladies aren't here this week. They're taking their Halloween break, so it's up to me and Sarah to float that boat.
Yeah.
We'll see how we get
Plenty
on
to
with
talk
that.
about there.
Oh, I'm telling you, we have 12 minutes, but we're running over already. I know what it's like. But yeah, stay tuned for that. We'll be bringing you all the gossip from the X Factor weekend and how Strictly is coming out on top of X Factor for this weekend.
Yes, they beat them by 2 million viewers.
Yes, we'll be talking about that. I'm not too happy.
And then finally, we have our School Around the Corner section. And this week, it's from St. Joseph's Primary School here on Edward Street, just around the corner from us, with all the lovely boys and girls in P2.
There was plenty of students as well in those two classes. That's what we had to do too.
That's right.
But it was brilliant.
In that to two different classes.
But I said this last week that a lot of people think it's just that front building.
Yeah.
But you go on out, there's the mobiles and the new schools coming as well pretty soon.
That's right. And it's a huge expanse in there, isn't it?
I know it is.
Massive
Fantastic
place
school.
in behind those railings.
So stay tuned for that. Looking forward to that. A great show once again for the Lunchtime show on Monday. And if you want to get in touch with us regarding anything on today's show, then here are all the details you need to get in touch. We want to hear from you on the show. Contact us through Destination Newry.
Log on to our website, destinationnewry.com, where you can find all previous interviews.
Comment on our Facebook page on any of today's topics, facebook.com/Destination Newry.
Or send us a tweet with your opinions to @DestNewry.
We want your voice to be heard on the Lunchtime show.
So get in touch with us about anything you have seen on today's show.
And we're here with Siobhan and Lisa from Newry Hospice. Ladies, you're more than welcome with us here this morning. Thank you for coming in to talk to us. Thanks for having us.
Plenty to talk about today. Lots of things coming up for Christmas. Lots of things next year. But Sarah said this earlier about the funds as needed for the hospice. People don't maybe realise how much it is. How much exactly is it?
Well, it's £2.3 million annually, which actually equates then to £6,301 per day we have to fundraise in order to run the hospice. So yes, it's
say that again, 600?
£6,301
per day.
Yes.
6,000.
Yes.
How close do you get to achieving your target?
This year we're on course, hopefully, to achieve our target, but this is the busy time of year, so it can be made or lost really in the next few weeks. So we do have an awful lot of events coming up to Christmas, so we're hoping that we will raise it. We normally would raise it. Last year we didn't, unfortunately, but that was due to a lot of different factors.
But you were close to it.
We were close to it, and it certainly wasn't for them to try and. So hopefully this year we will raise it. We're very hopeful that we will make it this year.
You mentioned events coming up for Christmas. What have you got coming up?
What have we got? What have we got? We have lots. We have lots and lots. Yes.
Yeah.
We of course have John Dalzell, which he'll be doing his Christmas sit out, and it wouldn't be Christmas without mentioning him. We also have a campaign that I organise called Light Up a Life, which is based around a 30-foot Christmas tree in the hospice grounds, and we basically dedicate every light on the hospice Christmas tree to someone. So relatives and friends are basically invited to dedicate a light and remember someone, and they get a mailing which will be going out this weekend, and they fill that in and send it back in.
That's
and
wonderful.
It's a beautiful campaign. It's a very emotional campaign.
What's your response for that? What's the turnout?
Oh, it's one of the biggest campaigns that we do in the year. So next week is a really busy week in fundraising, hopefully when all those returns come back in again. And then sort of the culmination of that is a ceremony called the Illumination Ceremony. And it's a beautiful evening. It's a very sad evening in hospice, but it's also a lovely evening. It's a remembrance evening.
Yes.
And we would have local choirs and a brass band.
Are the dates confirmed for that?
That is on the 11th of December.
Okay.
We also have smaller ceremonies dedicated during December in Banbridge, in Armagh, in Dungannon, and Craigavon. So we have regional ones as well. So people that can't make the journey back up to Newry on the 11th, they can also go to the regional ones. And the dates and times of all of those are on our website and our Facebook pages.
Okay.
So how many people, you know, on a yearly basis approximately, you've got all the treks and that, and you have people doing bagpacks and you have quizzes and all kinds of different things. How many people get involved on an average a year and to help out?
The best guess we could give you would be thousands.
Thousands.
Yeah. Thousands
Definitely.
and thousands. Like we had the car raffle. Just on Saturday past, when a local person, a local 17-year-old, believe it or not, who's just doing his driving test, won a beautiful Mini and a year's free insurance.
That's amazing.
Yeah, isn't it? He just
what a Christmas present. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. So,
Lucky guy.
thousands of
Absolutely.
people took part in that raffle. So if you count people like that, we have thousands. We're very, very
And what
lucky.
is interesting as well with what you're saying is that that's a young fella who won that. He's 17 years of age.
Yeah.
So you're getting age range in there as well, from the
Yes,
very
yes.
young to the very
We do.
old. I mean, what sort of events cater for everyone?
We do have things that cater for everybody, like we're in the local schools. We do a thing called, it's like a copper hunt, where basically we give little collection boxes to children in primary schools and they hunt around their houses for coppers for 4 weeks, bring the boxes back into school and we get them counted and do a check presentation, and they all get little hospice hero stickers. So it's part of that is that we do a little talk and explain what hospice is in light and gentle terms to the children, and then they take the information home with them and they come back in. And so we try to plant the seed with them from very young. We do a lot of work with secondary schools. We have schools awareness programs where they come into hospice and we would inform them about different things, like all the different services that hospice does, what fundraising does, and then we also talk to them about volunteering. And quite a few of them would come back then and donate their time to the hospice. So
That's right. Well, there's a young man in recently. Cormac is not his name.
Cormac is
That's
right. He would have been down with yourself.
He's only
Yeah.
young.
He's at university age.
University
yes.
age, yeah.
Yes, great.
And he dedicated his summer to the working in the hospice, didn't he?
He did indeed.
What a wonderful example.
Yeah, and we have quite a few, like, you know, at the car on Saturday, there's quite a few young people turned up.
Yes,
yeah.
To sell,
A lot
help
of
us
young
sell the
people will
tickets.
get involved
Then you
in
do
the car
walks and
raffle.
things like that, which is great for
Yes.
younger children to get
do.
involved in.
Like, for instance, we have our King of Gullion next Sunday, which is a challenge event. It's a 10k race to the top of the mountain. But we will also have a family walk on the day, and Over the Bridge Arts will be popping along to have an art workshop for the children. So we'll have something for everyone. We try to cater for everyone, you know, with our events.
How do people get involved? What's the best way?
The best way, what we try to do with our fundraising calendar is try and get something that will pique the interest of everybody. So that while a challenge mightn't be for you doing a trek, there could be something there that you would like, and we advertise it very strongly through our Facebook pages, which is really the way we churn out everything out at the minute. But we also do local press.
What's your Facebook page?
Southern Area Hospice.
Southern
Area
Area
Yes,
Hospice. Okay.
yes. So all of our information, it's updated daily, and then of course all our friends are putting stuff up that they're doing as well for us. So it's a
Yes.
really good interactive
Yeah.
page. So seeing something on that, and there's always a contact detail, so depending on who's organising it, then it would be to feed back to that person, and we will get you, if it's King of Gullion, Lisa would enrol you for it and get you out the information. If it's Light Up a Life, then it would be myself, and that's really how we
So
work
very
it.
easy to find out and very easy to
Very
get
easy.
involved.
Well, we try to make it as easy as possible because we don't want to miss any opportunities.
And of course, your telephone number is easy to just Google it.
Google it. Google it.
And we do
there.
have a
Yeah.
website,
It's always the answer.
southernariahospiceservices.org, and also, as we said, our Facebook page has been updated just minute by minute almost, so there's always something going on there.
It's quite a big year as well for the hospice, 25-year celebrations.
yes, yes.
What's
Lovely.
happening for that?
Well, coming up to Christmas, all of our events, we will reflect the full 25 years in our events, rather than just remembering people who have maybe passed away in the last year. We'll be remembering all those who have used our services in the last 25 years. So everything will have that running through it. And in the new year, then we'll be having some special events to celebrate our 25 years of hospice care.
You have to come back to us then in
Yes,
the new year.
absolutely.
Oh,
We'd
yes.
be delighted to.
25-year
That'd be
events.
Yeah.
And going back to the different fundraising events now, you've just recently come back from a trek to China.
Yes,
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Did either of you ladies get the chance to go on that?
Unfortunately,
No.
not.
We have young children, so it
Yeah.
almost makes it impossible. No, we didn't actually go to China, but one of our former colleagues did go, along with a band of others. And I was speaking to one of our volunteers, Marion,
Yes.
on Saturday, and she had a brilliant time. Absolutely loved it. Was nearly overcome by the trek, and she's done many treks.
She has. She's done 7.
Yes,
She was telling me.
she's done 7. So
Yeah,
you
she's
know,
coming
she
into
would
us.
be. She's coming in to speak
coming
to
in to talk
well,
about
no
it.
better woman. She can tell you about the treks. We do have another one next year going to Iceland.
Right.
There are 1 or 2 places, and I'm saying that, and they might actually be gone, but there were 1 or 2 places just before the weekend.
Did you do
for it.
Iceland last year?
No, we were to do Iceland a few years ago, and then
The volcano.
the volcano, and
Right.
so we put it to the side. But we're doing it next year.
Okay.
Roughly how many people go on then?
We usually have about 30 to 40.
Good crowd.
Would go on those.
Good
Yeah,
crowd.
it's nice. Big enough that it's a really good fundraiser for us, but small enough that everybody can bond, and it's a really good experience
Yes,
for
that's
everybody,
right.
and it's easily managed for
Yeah.
ourselves.
So once you raise that money, what does that money go towards?
Goes towards funding our services. We have many services in the community and throughout the Southern Trust area, even that maybe people wouldn't be aware of. Everybody knows our inpatient unit in Newry, but we also have patient day therapy in Newry and Dungannon. We have a palliative care team in Daisy Hill Hospital. We have outpatient clinics in Daisy Hill and in Craigavon. We have our Donaldson Counselling and Therapy Centre in Newry. We do things like bra fitting and things like that for people who've maybe had mastectomies. Like, there's lots and lots going on that people don't know about. We would also have a carers group, a drop-in group, which happens on the last Friday of every month in St John's House in Newry. And we would also have bereavement support services for children who have lost someone close and for adults. So there's lots and lots going on all the time. We have a lot of services.
That 2.3 million you mentioned, is that to keep Newry Hospital?
That's for the entire Southern Trust
For all of
area.
those
Trust
services,
area,
yes.
yeah.
So the whole of the trust area, the services right across the whole trust area, and that money, it goes towards all of
Keeping
covering
it
all
all
of
going,
those. So
okay.
it's not just an inpatient unit. I think that's maybe where some people would get confused. It's not just an inpatient unit. There's services out there right from your diagnosis.
That's right. And then, of course, there's home care as well. People call to your house,
Yeah,
etc., isn't there?
we have home care nurses working in the Dungannon and Armagh area. Yes, we do. And it's trying to have a facility there that as soon as someone the diagnosis has been made, that we're there on hand. So it's not just like an end-of-life service that we provide. There's an awful lot more to hospice than people might actually understand.
Okay, fantastic. So there you have it. Get onto the Facebook pages, get onto the
Absolutely.
website, get involved. There's something there for
There's
everyone.
something for
Sure is.
everyone.
Thank
So
you
tell
so
us again,
much.
well, just before you go, the
Yeah.
King of Gullion.
King of
When?
Gullion.
Tell us more about that. When
Next
is it on?
Sunday, 2nd
Yes.
of November, the race starts. It'll be started by the Mayor at 12 o'clock next Sunday at Slieve Gullion Courtyard.
Okay,
And we'll
right.
be running to the top, and then we'll be running back down. And that's the bit everybody will enjoy, is the run back
Absolutely.
down.
Running
From
We
the
have something
courtyard to the top.
Yes.
Right
Absolutely.
way along the path.
right
up
to the top.
To the very top.
Weather permitting.
Weather
permitting.
And you're going to have a Queen of Gullion as well.
There'll be
so
a Queen
it's-
of Gullion as well, and there'll be medals and T-shirts for everyone and goodie bags for everybody who takes part on the
So
day, and bring the kids,
Bring
the
the
family.
kids, so you
Yeah.
can go for a walk
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
It's a good day. So
Absolutely.
great opportunity
Yeah.
to get out and about.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming in and
Thank
talking to us.
you.
Thank you.
Right up after the break, we'll be taking a look at the X Factor gossip over the weekend with myself and Sarah. See you in a moment.
We're a digital solution company with our headquarters in Ireland. We have, with colleagues in the United States, in Hungary and in India, developed what we believe to be the most cost-effective, the most simple to implement digital signage solution for every type of business that wants to increase sales and add to the quality of experience for their customer and their audience. Digital signage is just a fancy phrase for a method of displaying your product or services on devices and screens, televisions as well, engaging with your customer and helping your customer understand exactly what you do, what services you provide, and how your customer can access the same. And it all happens through the simplicity of this little box. If you're a retail business anywhere in the world, contact us and get a free digital signage trial. Now, to see how we power local internet television, please go to the aboutdestinationnewry.com channel. And to review or join our business network, please go to the Local Business Network channel. Thank you.
And that was the wonderful Siobhan and Lisa from Newry Hospice and all the fundraising events and things you can get involved in. So now we're
Lovely
here for the
ladies.
lovely ladies
Entertainment gossip.
section. And
It's,
our ladies girls are on holidays this week with a bit
feels
of
a bit
Halloween
weird,
break.
doesn't
So
it?
no, we
It
have to do
feels
the
a bit
talking
weird.
ourselves.
Just talk to each other, the two presenters sitting talking to each other.
But plenty of X Factor gossip.
Yes, but
this
girls,
week.
if you're watching next week, Ellie's returning for the X Factor gossip, so look forward to seeing you next week, Ellie.
Yes.
Okay, so X Factor gossip, did you see it, Sarah? I know
did.
you had a busy weekend.
I had a busy weekend, but I taped it and I watched it
Oh,
afterwards.
good, okay.
Yeah, so
You didn't watch it live.
no, I didn't get the chance to watch it.
Did you watch both of them?
I did. I watched last night's as well,
Okay.
and well, we'll come to that after.
Yeah,
the
well,
show itself. What did you think?
I loved it. I loved it this week. I think this year's fantastic. I think it's a lot
There's a lot
better.
of talent.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, Stevie.
Oh well, he's popular.
I know,
And he's
but
entertaining.
Sarah, it's not fair that the other people have to go. Who
No,
are
but they're maybe
talented.
not going to win it anyway, so it doesn't make any
Stevie's
difference.
not going to win it either.
No, he's not. But he's at some point he will go out.
Hopefully soon.
That's cruel.
But anyway, Cheryl, a bit like myself today, a bit moody.
She has become a slightly moody. Cheryl, don't be moody.
Do you see
We don't
her
like
a
a
bit?
moody
Do you see
Cheryl.
her changed a bit?
Yes, she's not as lighthearted and as warm
this is
towards the
her.
contestants, I think, as she used to be.
But even towards the judges as well, I
Yeah,
find her a bit
she's-
moody towards the other people. Having said that, this week I've seen a bit of a change in her. She's starting to smile more. So I think Mr. Simon Cowell has said, Cheryl, up your game, get that smile on. I think that's what
Well,
happened.
she moved seats from him.
Yes, that's right.
So-
Do you feel tension there, or do you think that's for the camera?
I think it's all put on for the camera. They have to. They can't be nicey nice all the time. They do that for the camera.
No, I think they genuinely have a bit of tension between
Oh,
themselves.
maybe so, but I think they up it. I mean,
Yeah,
they do
no,
have
it's-
they do have earpieces in, don't they?
No,
Don't they?
No.
I thought they did.
no.
They're probably
you
so
do-
fight with him.
No, the producer comes up during the ad breaks
Mm.
and stuff, and then they tell you. But no, Jake Quickenden has left the competition,
Mm-hmm.
much to Sarah's delight.
Not delight. I'd say it was deserved. He wasn't.
Meow.
No, I'm not being meow. I'm just being honest. They were all right. He didn't perform as well as the
I
others.
think-
He was out of tune on his song, and he didn't reach the notes. He was cracking on the high notes.
I think his time was.
His time was
now to
He's
go.
a nice guy, and he's got talent.
Something else. The what do you call that? The sing off on a Sunday night.
Hmm.
As Simon said, has been terrible the past 2 weeks. I usually loved the sing-offs
Yeah.
because they really up their game and they really go for it and I really want to stay here. But this year, sing-offs are terrible.
They have been terrible. He was bad, and the group. What do they call
Only
the group?
the Young.
Only the Young. They weren't good.
But I like them.
Yeah, they're nice, but they still weren't good in the sing-off.
No, they were terrible in the sing-off.
They were out of tune as well.
No, but
What's happening?
Louis happening. Louis not happening.
Louis not.
Louis not happening. I blame Louis because Only the Young are fantastic. They're kind of, you know, that reggae, is that the right word to use for them? Hip-
No, they
hip-
like older music. They like rock
Yeah,
and
but
roll,
they're
and
kind
they
of
like
reggae and hippie, you know, that
they like
kind
70s
of,
music. They're just
they're
like
free. But
they're just
Louis
like something
just
to-
turned them into like ballad singers and it's terrible.
I don't think he knows what to do with them, does
I
he?
don't think he knows what to do with himself, the poor wee man. So Only the Young, as we were saying, the bottom two. Suppose another couple of weeks we'll give them for that one.
We'll see.
Lola, Simon said she's in trouble.
I don't know. I didn't hear all of her song. I have to say I did fast forward through a bit of it because I was trying to get to watch all of it before it was too
Yeah.
late. But I like Lola.
I have a soft spot for Lola.
I think she's lovely, and I think she should have been put into the show from the start and not brought in as a wild card.
Do you think that knocked her confidence?
Possibly, but then she's very nervous anyway.
Yeah.
But the two that got in ahead of her have now gone home, and she's still there. So she proves her worth. And that programme, I did watch it, I have to say, last week.
What?
I know it's really rubbish. Gogglebox. Because
Love
I
it.
wanted to see
Guilty
what
pleasures
the
of us
people who
too.
were watching it said about the X Factor. And every single one of them was shocked that Lola didn't get through to the live shows. And they were all horrified that
Yeah.
Chloe did and
Yeah.
that Lola didn't. So
But I think, do you not think that Lola's a bit more of a personality rather than a voice? Can you see her selling albums, going to concerts?
I think maybe she's lacking the confidence yet.
But
And
she
she
will
has
make
the talent,
it.
yeah.
She'll
I
not
think-
win though.
Unfortunately, probably not. No, but she's a lovely girl, and she deserves to go far in the competition.
A person that does not deserve to go far in the competition is Stevie Ritchie.
Stevie's a showman. He has, if if
in
there
Bucklands,
was,
maybe.
Yes. Oh, if there was an X Factor prize for showmanship, entertainment, confidence, and just
No.
putting yourself out there, he would definitely win.
Sarah,
it.
I just cringe.
Yeah, I know.
I just
I know
cringe.
that he's
It's
not the best
awkward.
singer.
No,
but he tries so hard, and he's so nice.
He's not a bad singer, let's be real. It's just,
He's not a great singer.
It's just him that's just
No, he can't
so
sing and dance at the
annoying.
same time. You can hear him like struggling to breathe. And
But it's just like, this is so awkward. It's like a drunk granda up singing
no,
at a party.
oh, that's
It's just,
You're cruel.
It's honest. It's terrible.
He's so
It
cruel.
just makes me want to go mute and turn the thing off.
That's terrible.
Poor Stevie, but he
Well,
is a trier, I suppose.
And
He
he's
is.
a nice person.
He's a nice guy,
He's a nice
but you
person.
don't win by
and
being
then we
nice.
have well, no, you don't win by being nice.
Meow!
Andrea.
Which you love.
I do like Andrea.
But everyone loves him. I want to give him a hug.
Oh,
I want to give the pug a hug.
he is
I love
so
him.
talented.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
But he doesn't realise how good he is. And I think he even has lots of confidence issues in himself, but not in his singing.
But he needs to maintain his consistency. I think he probably will.
He will.
But I mean, there's one week he was maybe a little complacent about it. He just thought, I'll just go out here and sing. And Simon came down on him.
Is that the Whitney
like,
song?
Like a ton of bricks.
I think that was the Whitney.
So-
that was last week. That was
Yeah.
the Whitney song.
So he really has to keep. He's going to have to reinvent each week and just make himself that little
but
bit
it's
better.
about the quality after
It is the
all.
quality.
and
The quality's there.
And he has to. He,
has
does
the
have to
quality,
raise his
yeah.
game, but at the same time, he doesn't really need it. This is a funny one. Simon has asked the Stereo Kicks to join his category. What do you think of that?
I thought it was very cheeky. I can understand why he did it. I mean, considering if you go back to the judges' houses and Sunita and Simon sitting there saying, "Oh my God, is this what you are left with? Seriously, this is all you have, and you want to win a show with this?" Simon still has his 4 acts.
What do you think of them?
Stereo Kicks.
Yeah.
I think they're great, and I think they have great potential. It's coordinating the 8 singers. I think Louis is a bit stuck,
No.
as he said himself. He doesn't know.
Everybody's blaming the 8-piece singer. The 8-piece singers are not the issue, as we've seen on Saturday night. The issue is Mr. Walsh.
Yeah, that's
And
what I'm
I
saying. Louis
hope-
doesn't know what to do with them.
I hope they go on to Simon's.
They can't. He can't swap them
He
over.
can. I
Well-
hope they do. Like,
For Louis.
everyone's saying they're not great because they're 8. Saturday night proved they are great as
Yes,
8.
and they can sing.
They're
Yeah.
superstars in my
Yeah.
eyes.
They are
Superstars.
really, really good.
Simon has the worst category, which is the
That's
over
what we were
25s.
just talking about that, yeah. But he still has all his acts.
But he has all his acts. The master is
The
back.
only one that really
Stevie.
shouldn't be there,
Stevie.
in all
Stevie.
fairness, is Stevie.
Yeah.
But
he
the other
shouldn't be.
the other 3 are very talented.
Who?
Jay James is
Fleur.
talented, Fleur, and who's the third one?
Jay James. And
Jay James and Fleur, and
the overs.
Ben Haynow.
Ben Hanai.
Hey
Hanai.
They're very talented,
I love them.
and they're lovely, yeah.
But I think Simon has something to do with that as well. I
He's
think
doing something right.
I think if Louis had them, they might have been out by now.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Poor Louis, he's getting awful bashing. We should be up for the Irish, shouldn't we? Poor wee Louis. Ben's song choice on Saturday night was a bit iffy.
I like that song, but it wasn't Simon's choice. But Simon said that it wasn't great because he didn't pick it. He's maybe just saying that because he didn't pick it.
Because he's kind of getting his own back and saying, you should listen to me from now on.
But everybody else liked him, didn't they?
No, Cheryl didn't.
Did she
Cheryl
not?
said you sang it beautifully. Actually, no. Cheryl said she hated the song. Mel B said your vocals were on point, but wrong song. So that was 2. Louis just likes everything, so.
Yeah, Louis. Well, no, he's not. He does give criticism occasionally.
But then he apologised for it.
Yeah.
He apologised in the
He's
extra
too
factor.
nice.
I don't know, God
He's
love
too
him.
nice.
But I think that they should listen to Simon because that was a karaoke from Ben the other night. It's a very karaoke song.
And he's a good singer.
Cheryl
He's
said
talented.
it's
and he looks
done.
good. He does look good.
Sarah.
He looks good. I don't think there's one woman out there wouldn't agree with me. He looks good.
Now I know who's in your envelope now.
You'd be surprised.
Ratings with Strictly. Strictly got 2 million more.
Yeah, they beat.
Not surprised though, to be
No.
honest. And I mean, I love the X Factor and I have a soft spot for it,
But Strictly's very entertaining. It is very entertaining.
I mean, there's a lot of people watch it.
Yeah.
But the thing is as well, right, Strictly has more of an older audience, and the older audience are in on a Saturday night. X Factor has a younger audience who are out partying on a
That's
Saturday
true.
night. And I think that might have something to do with it, personally.
Maybe.
Like Strictly, but once it comes X
I
Factor
haven't
time.
seen Strictly. You can't watch everything, but I do like it,
I like
and
it.
I have seen it.
You
It's a good
especially
show.
like it if you know someone in it.
Yeah.
Well,
Caroline Flack, the Extra Factor host, she's doing very well in Strictly, I hear.
yeah, but
Yeah, but she's doing very well.
I love Alison Hammond.
I haven't seen it.
I love Alison Hammond. But yeah, we're not surprised if Strictly beaten it, I suppose.
That's it. That's our X Factor.
That's all. I was looking for another one. I was like, oh,
No,
there's nothing
that's
here.
our X Factor up to date.
Yeah, we did well for no other presenter here, didn't we?
We can talk X Factor fine.
We
We're
can.
X Factor experts.
Aren't we? We should be doing the Extra Factor. Imagine
should.
us two on the Extra Factor.
We could do the Extra Factor.
Simon, if you're watching,
We would like the job as the presenters of the Extra Factor.
please. Because we can't judge. We're not really
No.
singing people.
No, we don't.
Although
know
I
about
tell
it.
you who would be a fantastic judge, because she's honest, she's driven, and she's amazing.
Who's that?
Carla Maney.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
She should be a judge in the Extra Factor, or X Factor.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh,
So-
she's.
she'd be
yes,
brilliant.
She would be good.
Personality's there, the
everything.
expertise is there,
got it
the
all going
honesty's
on.
there. So Carla, if you're watching, we're us three taking over. But yeah, that rounds up our I keep saying it, Extra Factor. That rounds up our X Factor for today. Now we have School Around the Corner, where we visited St Joseph's Primary School down at Edward Street. A fantastic
Yes.
school, wasn't it?
Oh, they were lovely, gorgeous
loved
children.
it, yeah.
And of course, it's a much bigger school than the other schools we've been to, so we had 2 different classrooms, so we
Yeah.
had to hop from one classroom to the other.
Yeah, but
So it
we
was a-
still had great fun.
We did.
Here it is, School Around the Corner, St Joseph's on Edward Street. St Joseph's Primary School in Newry is home to fantastic young pupils from around the local Newry area.
Last week, Rory and I were invited to visit St Joseph's to have some fun with the super P2 pupils, with their wonderful teachers. And here's how we got on.
Okay, hello girls and boys. Who do we have here? What's your name?
Emily.
Your name's Emily. What a lovely name. And how old are you, Emily?
Emily Morgan.
Emily Morgan. And Emily, do you have any pets at home?
A dog.
You've a dog. What colour is the dog?
White.
It's a big white dog. What's it called?
Winter.
Winter. And what noise does the big dog make?
Roof.
It makes woof woof. How many woofs does it do?
Lots.
Lots and lots of woofs. And what's your name in the middle?
Ethan.
Your name's Ethan. Oh my god, I love your hair. And do you have any pets at home? Oh, you have no pets at home.
A dog, but it's dead.
Oh, you used to have a dog. And what do you like to do in school?
Play.
You like to play. What's your favourite thing to play?
The Lego.
You like the Lego, Sarah? Who do you have?
I think this is Shannon, is that right?
Yeah.
What age are you, Shannon?
6.
And do you have any pets at home?
A dog.
You have a dog. What do you call your dog?
Rocco.
Rocco. That's a cool name. Is he a big dog or a wee dog?
A wee dog.
A wee dog. And do you have any brothers or sisters?
A sister and a brother.
Aren't you a lucky girl? Are they bigger or smaller?
Smaller.
They're both smaller than you. And I know that Ethan has a little brother. Is that right? How old is your little brother, Caleb?
2.
2.
3.
3 now. He's actually not Caleb, he's Callum, isn't that right? Okay. Do you want to wave to your mummies and daddies
Wave to
there?
your mummy and daddy.
Hi.
Hello. So, who do we have here? Is this Snow White? Is that your name?
No.
Your name's not Snow White. I thought you were called Snow White.
My name's Kaylee.
Oh, your name's Kaylee. I'm a silly Billy. And you're in a big Snow White dress, aren't you?
Yeah.
Is Snow White your favourite?
Yes.
She is. And what does Snow White do? Who else is her friends?
Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Belle.
Aurora?
And what's the story about Snow White?
the Wicked Witch gives her an apple and she dies.
Oh, but then she comes back to life, doesn't she?
The prince kisses her.
And what about the 7 dwarfs?
Mm,
Do you know all their names?
no.
You don't, but they're very hard anyway, silly 7 dwarfs. And then, Sarah, you've twins.
Well, yes, there's something very special here. Now, you're Aaron and you're Alicia. Is that right? No. So you're Aaron and you're Alicia.
Yeah.
Ah, I'm silly Billy. What age are you?
5.
So you must be 10.
5?
5 as well. Tell me something. Does your mommy have to shout a lot because the two of you are at home?
No.
Never shouts.
No.
Aren't you lucky? Is she a very good mommy?
Yeah.
And have you got any brothers and sisters?
I have one little sister,
One little sister. And what's she called?
Amy.
Amy. Do you love your little sister? Do you want to give a wave to your mommies and daddies?
Wave to your mummy. Hello. Hello.
Give a big wave. Hi, mommy. Hello there. So what is your name?
Red Riding Hood.
You are Little Red Riding Hood. And how old are you, Little Red Riding Hood?
5.
You're 5. I love your dress. Who's this one here? Who's this here on your dress?
Big Bad Wolf.
What's the big bad wolf going to do?
Eat me.
Is he going to eat you? Does he really eat you?
Yeah.
I thought he ate Granny.
No, he's just Granny's in the dressing room.
Granny was in the dressing room, so he eats you instead. Oh, Lord, that doesn't sound good. Tell me, have you got another name, Little Red Riding Hood?
Abigail.
Abigail. That's a beautiful name, Abigail. Who have you got over there, Rory?
Okay, so what's your name?
Pillowy.
Oh, Portavie, how are you?
Good.
Are you excited today that we're here?
Yeah.
Now, I want to know from you, what is your favourite food to eat?
Chicken curry rice.
You like chicken curry and rice, and does your mummy make it at home?
Yeah.
Or does she buy it from a takeaway?
He just gives me a
Oh, she makes it at home. Good. And what do you eat for breakfast?
cornflakes.
You like cornflakes? You don't put sugar on the cornflakes, do you?
No.
Oh, you're healthy. What's your favourite thing to do in school?
Play.
You like playing, and what do you play with?
Play-Doh.
You like playing with Play-Doh. What do you make out of the Play-Doh?
I don't know.
Do you make wee men?
No.
Do you build houses?
No.
No. What do you make?
I don't know.
Do you like to draw?
No.
Oh, you don't like to draw. Thank you for talking to us. What's your name here?
Steven.
Stephen. Stephen Doyle, is that your name?
Yeah.
How old are you, Stephen?
That's my second name.
Oh, that's your second name. Now, Stephen, what does your mummy and daddy do?
Their work.
And what do they do in work?
My daddy makes stuff.
Your daddy makes stuff. What stuff does he make?
He lifts his bricks on it, and I don't even know what he makes.
He lifts bricks. He must make houses, does he?
No.
He doesn't. What does your mummy do?
She works in Ward Rockmount.
Oh, does she? That's brilliant. Do you want to say a big hello to your mummies and
Everybody
daddies?
wave.
Wave to the camera.
Wave to Mummy.
Hello.
Hi, dear Daddy. Hi. So I'm talking to Grace. Is that right, Grace?
Yeah.
And what age are you?
5.
And you were just telling me that you've got a big birthday coming up after Christmas.
Yeah.
And you're going to have a party.
Yeah.
What would you like for your birthday?
Lots of presents.
Would you like a train?
Yeah.
A train? Would you? Or would you prefer a doll?
Doll.
A doll. Have you got any brothers and sisters at home?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who have you got?
I have a big cousin called Gigi.
A big cousin called
Gigi.
Gigi. That's a lovely name. That's different, isn't it? And do you know what else is lovely? All your beautiful freckles. You're a lovely girl. And your name is? What's your name?
Chloe.
Chloe. And tell me, Chloe, what are you reading?
Fairy tales.
What's your favourite fairy tale?
Rapunzel.
Because she's got really, 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 really long.
Hair.
You like Snow White? You don't like Snow White?
No.
Why not?
Because
Because what?
because I don't like her.
You just don't like her. Well, that's all right. What about Cinderella?
Yeah.
You like her? And you like Rapunzel?
Yeah.
Oh, I know, because they both got blonde hair and Snow White's got black hair.
Because I like Cinderella and Rapunzel.
You just like them. You just like them.
Yeah.
What about you, Rory? Who are you talking
And
to?
over here we have Eamon, is that right? Eamon, how old are you?
5.
You are 5. You're very big for 5. And what's your favourite thing to do in school?
Play in the yard.
Play in the yard. What do you like to do at home?
Play on the Wii.
You play in the Wii. What do you play in the Wii?
Skylander.
Oh my god. And who's your favourite superhero?
Um,
Do you like Spider-Man?
Hulk.
Or you like the Hulk? Why do you like the Hulk?
Because he's super strong.
Because he's super strong, like you.
No.
How do you think he gets so strong?
Because he can lift some things and he can do the weight by them.
And what sort of food does he have to eat to be really strong?
I don't know.
Does he have to eat his peas?
No. I don't know.
You don't know. And what does Mummy do? Does Mummy work?
Yeah, and he works in a school.
Oh, does she? Does she work here? Does your Mummy work in this school? And what's your favourite book?
Skylander.
Oh, it's all Skylander. Do you just want to give a big wave to your mummies and daddy at
Everybody
home?
wave over there.
Hello, Mummy and Daddy.
Okay, so what's your name?
Caleb.
Caleb. Where do you live, Caleb?
And Yuri.
You're in Newry, do you? Who do you live with?
My mummy and daddy.
Your mummy and daddy. Anybody else? Any brothers and sisters?
No, I don't have any brother and sisters.
Just you. So you have loads and loads and loads of toys then. Aren't you a lucky boy?
Yeah.
And who's this boy here in the middle?
Olaf.
Sorry? Olaf. That's a lovely name. How old are you, Olaf?
6.
6. And what do you like to do at school?
Play in the yard.
Play in the yard. Do you like to run? Do you like to play catch? Who else do you like to play with at school?
Keelan.
Keelan. That's you. You're friends, are you?
And who do we have here? What's your name?
Nathaniel.
Hello, how are you? Are you all excited with the big cameras here today?
Yeah.
Now, if you were an animal, what animal would you be?
A dog.
You'd be a dog. Why would you be a dog?
Because they're fast and I can call them and they're really nice.
And do you have a dog at home?
No.
You don't. If you had a dog, what would you call it? Would it be a big dog or a small dog?
A small dog.
It'd be a wee small dog. Well, thank you, boys, for talking to us.
Everybody
Wave to at
Everybody wave.
home.
Yo, you want to wave into the
Bye.
camera? Give a wave. Give a wave in there to the camera, boys and girls.
So, hello, boys and girls. Who do we have here? What's your name?
Maeve.
Your name's Maeve. Maeve, what do you like to do in school?
Play the Play-Doh.
Play with the Play-Doh. What do you make out of Play-Doh?
Slugs.
You make slugs. And do the slugs have eyes?
Yeah.
They do have big eyes. Who's your favourite teacher?
Miss McKinney.
Why do you like her?
Because she's sweet.
Does she shout a lot?
A wee bit.
A wee bit. And who do we have in the middle? What's your name?
Jacob.
Jacob. Hello, Jacob. You have lovely glasses.
I like to play with the drawing area.
Okay, good. And who's your favourite teacher?
Miss McKinney.
Why do you like her?
She's nice.
She's nice. And what do you do whenever you go home?
Do homework.
You do your homework. Brilliant, Sarah. Who do
And
you
what's
have?
your name?
Isabella.
Isabella. That's a beautiful name. And you have beautiful hair. And you're a lovely girl.
Yes.
What age are you?
5.
Well, you know, I just heard your dinner bell going, so I think it must be dinner time. What do you like to eat for your dinner? Do you like chips?
Yeah.
Do you like mashed potatoes?
No.
Do you like pasta?
Yes.
Do you like sausages?
Yes.
Do you like goujons?
Yes.
Do you like broccoli?
No.
Do you like carrots?
Yeah.
I think you're going to have a lovely big dinner today, are you? Are you very hungry?
Yes.
Yes. Everybody want to wave here to
Wave,
their mommy?
Mummy and Daddy at home. Hello.
Hi. St Joseph's is a fabulous primary school in the heart of the city of Newry. The school is filled with laughter and fun for the enthusiastic young pupils.
With fantastic teachers and staff, we had a great time with the kids, and we hope St Joseph's Primary continue in the success of happiness and positivity.
So that was St Joseph's Primary School on Edward Street.
Brilliant, wasn't it?
Oh, a great bunch of children. It's a pity we didn't have a little bit longer with them, but
I know,
the
but
lunch bell went a little.
bell.
Yeah,
No,
they go earlier. So
But a big school because of the 2 classes, so
that's
it was
right.
hard to fit everyone
So
in
we
anyway.
we
But
talked to as many as we could in the time we had,
We had
and I think
great fun.
we got to talk to most of them. It was great
Most
fun.
of them,
Most
as
of the
always.
boys and girls.
So today that wraps up today's show. A great talk at the start with the hospice ladies.
Yes, Lisa and
who came
Siobhan,
in.
great
Lisa,
ladies.
yeah,
They're
absolutely.
so dedicated to their work and their
They
job
are
and what they
fantastic.
do, and their fundraising ideas are
People
great.
don't realise how much stuff is
I know.
available. So get on
Yeah.
to the Facebook page, get on to the website, find out if there's anything happening around your local area, and get involved with that.
Especially that King of
Gullion.
King of Gullion at the weekend, the Queen of Gullion. Anybody likes to go to good walk, good run, and even for all the family to go for a walk and then go into Grandad maybe afterwards for
Absolutely.
for a tea and coffee. Lovely.
Fantastic. So
Then we
next
have,
week-
yes, we've got the book club with Peter Hughes. Peter is coming from the Northern Ireland Library Board to talk about books, what's a good read, what's popular, biographies, kids' books,
I
fiction.
mean, this is the start as well
That's
of our
right.
book club.
That's right,
So
yes,
we'll
the book
be
club.
continuing this right up to Christmas and after it as well. We will have a set segment on the show to review the books.
That's right.
So it's the start of
Yeah,
our book club. We're
book club.
excited for that.
And also coming up to Christmas, people like to buy books for Christmas, so we're hoping Peter will be able to give us a few
That's
ideas
right.
of what a good buy
Yes,
for
and we'll
Christmas
have a range
presents.
again from children's books right up to books for older people and teenagers as well. So lots of exciting stuff coming up. But next week as well, we were on our own today, for the X Factor gossip. But next week, Ellie from Our Ladies will be returning. So Ellie, if you're watching, we'll look forward to having you next week for the entertainment and gossip.
Yes, and then next week also, for our School Around the Corner section, we have St Lawrence O'Toole's in Beleeks.
Fantastic
Yes.
skill again, wasn't it?
Yes,
Did
great
we
fun.
have 3 classes for that?
No, it was only we had
P2s and
P2s and
P3s.
P3s because it's a
Yes.
very small country
It
school
was.
and there aren't that many pupils, and I think we had a group of 14 altogether, and that included both P2s and P3s. But they're lovely children.
I loved the small,
we had-
how small
yeah.
it was because it was
We
cozy,
got
it was
plenty of
family
time to talk to
atmosphere.
them, so it was great.
Absolutely. So if you know any of the children up there in St Lawrence O'Toole's, stay tuned next week at 12 p.m. That's it for today.
That's it for today.
That's all.
Another good day.
Next week, Monday at 12 o'clock, right here on Destination Newry. And don't forget, you can catch up on any of our previous shows by going on to our website, destinationnewry.com.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it
See you
for
next
today.
week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.